gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's the Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Businesses were sprayed with bullets, and an innocent man was one of two people murdered late last year when four men jumped out of a car and opened fire at a Pleasant Grove strip center. One of the victims was the intended target. Fox 4 Sean Rabb has the images of the four shooters in this week's Trackdown.
We're in a strip center at 9595 Sain and South St. Augustine, December 27th. Listen to this, 9:15 in the morning, a double murder here in this strip mall. This is Detective Fernando Silva, Dallas Homicide. Detective, who were your victims?
So guys, as you can see, we have another shooting in the Dallas area, and it's obviously perpetuated by these super gremlins on demon time. This is something that we pretty much are plagued with at this point. This is something that has not been resolved, even though I've been trying to spread awareness, even though I've been trying to shed a light on these things, but something that requires group accountability. And it just looks like we're not at that step quite yet to address this as a group.
Two victims were Jamarcus Irving and Moreland Smith. Moreland had actually just walked up. He was going to get some donuts here from this coffee shop. So
it looks like a case of ops catching you lacking. And this is absolutely sad and ridiculous because, you know, this type of stuff is just crash out culture, op culture 101 personified. This, I mean, it's just back and forth. We're going back and forth with these shootings, and where does it end? You know?
Sees Jamarcus, they know each other, they start having just a brief conversation.
And then what happens?
So at that point, a red Nissan Sentra comes up southbound on St. Augustine, pulls into the parking lot here. Four suspects jump out of the car, all four of them armed. They start targeting Jamarcus. And in the middle of the gunfire, Moreland is, you know, just real close by to Jamarcus, so they both get struck with gunfire.
So he's an innocent victim.
From all accounts, innocent bystander, was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. All four of the suspects get back into the vehicle, the red Nissan Sentra, and they take off outside of this exit, just on the other side of this blue pickup truck, and they take off going westbound on Sain Road.
But somebody knows what happened up here, right?
Yeah, so somebody knows. The clothing, the height and weight, you know, these guys, they look like they're late teens, early 20s.
Their shoes might even be a giveaway.
The shoes, the clothing, three of them were...
So as you can see, Pooh Shiesty mask, Pooh Shiesty mask, Pooh Shiesty mask. And when you see these super gremlins on demon time hop out with the Pooh Shiesties, you better know. You better know that it's about to go down and you need to get your behind away from there.
We're wearing dark clothing, and then one of the ones that's wearing dark clothing has got a very distinct black hoodie sweatshirt with some stars on the shoulders and some lettering on the front part, but it's black and white. The other one, the fourth one, is wearing all gray, and that's the one with the Draco style AK-47 style machine gun. There was no regard for anyone in these businesses, and it was early in the morning, so some of these businesses were open, some of them were not. But as you can see from the plywood that's put up there, there's a lot of gunfire that went into the businesses. So just if you heard anything, please reach out to me.
How so?
You can reach out to me at 214-671-3605 or at my email address. It's fernando.silva@dallaspolice.gov.
Who are these bad actors? Get at Detective Fernando Silva on his phone, at his email. Help find the men who carried out this double murder here in Pleasant Grove.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Jenquavius Jackson, and y'all already know I'm demonetized and shadow banned in this bitch. So if you want to contribute, go to the Cash App, the PayPal, the GoFundMe, or join the Patreon. Also, don't forget to visit the merch store for all your favorite BGZM News 17 gear, including our exclusive Trump is a Blood t-shirt. Go fast before they sell out. They are already flying off the shelves, no cap. And remember, these super gremlins are on demon time.
Well, Dallas police are investigating the murder of a rideshare driver.
He was found shot to death after crashing his car in South Dallas, and Fox 4's Dan Godwin's live with the latest. Dan?
And Lauren, Dallas police are still looking for whoever is responsible for this deadly attack on a rideshare driver. They do have some video evidence to work with that appears to show the moment that the victim was shot while behind the wheel.
Wow, so we have rideshare drivers shot and killed in Dallas, and this is something that I've talked about before, where you have Uber, Lyft drivers, Uber Eats drivers getting set up and all types of stuff. So this is very sad. You have people just trying to get out here and make some money, do something positive for their families, and for them to be targeted like this is absolutely ridiculous.
The man who was killed, 25-year-old Faneal Tesfit of Irving, his family told us they're not ready to speak publicly right now.
So I'm just either they're Ethiopian or Eritrean, something like that, but you know, very sad. Looks like they might be first or second generation immigrants, doing it the right way, trying to earn a living, and you're struck down by these super gremlins on demon time.
But they described Tesfit as smart, loving, and kind, and a graduate of UT Austin. Tuesday morning around 1:30 a.m., police found Tesfit shot and killed inside a white sedan that had crashed into an empty South Dallas home. This was around Pennsylvania Avenue and SM Wright Freeway. Detectives say Tesfit lost control of the vehicle after he was shot. No word from police when the gunfire happened. However, grainy backyard surveillance video stamped at 11:30 Monday night captures a white sedan pulling into a parking lot. You may see there in the distance the headlights show the car stopping for less than 30 seconds. Then the vehicle accelerates, followed by the sound of one shot. The car then exits the parking lot. From another surveillance camera, this one in a front door, we see the white sedan turning a corner onto Pennsylvania Avenue. The vehicle hops the curb, travels across a front yard, and then collides with the house and comes to a stop. Dallas police have not released a suspect description or how many suspects they're looking for. There's also no word on a motive for the deadly shooting of Faneal.
Of course there's not a motive, because these super gremlins don't need a motive to commit these violent crimes. And it's unfortunate that we have come to this place in this country, but somebody's got to speak up and something has to be done.
Tesfit, his family says he had only recently started driving for a rideshare company. Reporting live at Dallas Police Headquarters, Dan Godwin on Good Day.
A rideshare driver was found murdered this morning when his car ran into a home. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
And I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock. Fox 4 obtained surveillance video of the victim's car jumping the curb and hitting the home about 1:40 this morning in Dallas. We spoke with the family, who respectfully declined an on-camera interview, but did share some things about him. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager is at Dallas Police Department headquarters with the murder investigation. Peyton.
Steve, and no arrests have been made in this case. So far, detectives have little information to go off right now, and they have not declared a motive. However, today we obtained surveillance video that shows those terrifying seconds after the victim was shot.
Loved ones are grieving the loss of 25-year-old Faneal Tesfit of Irving. Tesfit's family tells Fox 4 off camera he had recently started driving for a rideshare company. Early Tuesday morning, around 1:30 a.m., Dallas police found Tesfit shot and killed inside a white sedan. Police say the white sedan had crashed into an empty South Dallas home near Pennsylvania Avenue. And
it's so sad that they ended up getting this on camera and seeing how he ran off the road. I don't know how, you know, whoever shot him, I don't know if they were in the car or maybe they were outside of the car just shooting at stuff. But, I mean, it's horrible. They shot this man, innocent man, for no reason. And we have to continue to report on these types of things because a lot of this is coming from the youth. And we know that the youth are struggling right now. And this is what they are resorting to because of their maybe academic struggles, social or personal struggles, economic struggles even. And I'm not giving them an excuse or a scapegoat, but I'm just telling you how it is. And this is what has created the environment we're in today, along with the reforming of the criminal justice system, and defund the police movement. All these things play a factor.
SM Wright Freeway. According to detectives, Tesfit lost control of the vehicle after he was shot. Police didn't reveal where the shooting took place. However, neighbors tell Fox 4 they heard the sound of gunfire and loud noises a couple hours before police arrived on scene. So it's unclear how long Tesfit was stalled out. Grainy backyard surveillance video stamped at 11:30 p.m. Monday evening captures a white sedan pull into a nearby parking lot. The headlights show the car stops for less than 30 seconds. Then the vehicle accelerates, followed by one shot. The vehicle exits the parking lot. A front door ring camera shows the white sedan turn around the corner of Pennsylvania Avenue. The vehicle hops the curb, travels across a yard, and then collides with the house. Dallas police haven't released any suspect description or how many suspects they're looking for. If you rewind the video, it appears there were multiple dark, grainy figures in the parking lot after Tesfit's vehicle takes off. But any identifying features are extremely difficult to make out.
Again, the victim's family is not ready to speak publicly at this time, but they do tell me he will be remembered as a smart, loving, and kind man. They also tell me that Tesfit graduated from UT Austin and was a huge Dallas sports fan.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.